Hi, it's Laurin Seiden from Knee Development, and I just wanted to wish you a Merry Christmas if that's what you're celebrating, or a Happy Holiday, and I wanted to share something with you. I'm out here on the golf course for the weekend visiting my family, and something struck me because I realized I was thinking about why do we really create change, and what is it that makes us do something that we've been talking about doing or been wanting to do, and what's the difference between actually doing it and not following through on it. And I was thinking about New Year's resolutions and what I could give to you for as we're creating the new year and the new us and what we want this year to be about. And I'm sure you've thought about it, and if you haven't, it's definitely time to start thinking about it. And a lot of us create New Year's resolutions. I know I've been guilty of this in the past, and creating it on New Year's Eve, kind of drunk with my friends, and it's something that's been painful in my life, right? It's something that I wanted to change. Whether I wanted to go off and start my own business, whether I wanted to create more, whether I wanted to travel more, whether I wanted to lose weight, start the diet, get healthy, whatever it's been for me, have the relationship. And then I wake up the next morning and it's 50-50 if I'm going to follow through, or maybe I follow through for a few weeks. You see that surge of people that join the gym, and all of a sudden, in the month of January, your gym is packed, and then they kind of fall away as the month and the time goes on. So what is the key? What makes somebody really follow through on change? And it is leverage. It's why are we doing it, and what am I going to benefit? So, and there's a few ways to look at. It's funny because I'm out here at the golf course and I never wanted to play golf. It's not really something I've been interested in. I've thought about it a handful of times and I've never actually followed through on learning. And today I'm about to have my first golf lesson, and this is when it struck me. There's a few ways that help us to follow through. So the first is egocentric. That is something where it's focused on us. It's saying, okay, I'm going to benefit by following through on this. I'm going to have more of X. I'm going to have more of what it is that I want, and I think it's going to serve my life in some way. And that's perfectly fine. It's a great way to find leverage and a great piece to keep the momentum so that you really follow through on your outcome. The second thing that you do is an ethnocentric view. So that's saying it's going to benefit my friends and my family. It's going to benefit my kids. It's going to benefit my husband or my wife or my partner. It's going to benefit my business and my team and my staff and my employees and everybody that I serve and my fans and my clients. So that's one way to do it. And I realized that that's why I'm playing golf today, honestly, because it's something that my dad does. He plays all the time and he loves it, and he's been asking me for years, and it really never struck me. And then I realized that I was playing because I was like, it's not going to benefit me, so I didn't do it. And then I realized this morning I woke up really actually quite excited about my first golf lesson. I totally said, yes, let's do it this year. And I realized that that's because it's going to benefit my family. It's going to benefit my dad, and maybe I'll go out with my brother one day, or people in my life later on. It'll benefit me, and it'll be helpful to know how to play golf, and I'm sure something else will come out of it. So I said yes, and now I'm excited to see what comes of it. So there may or may not be more momentum, but that initial follow through was really from that point of view. And a lot of us, why are we creating our new business? Why are we losing the weight? Why are we going to quit smoking? A lot of times when people quit smoking, it's from that ethnocentric point of view, because it's their daughter, their son, their wife, their family, their parents. Somebody's on their case, and they realize that it's really taking away from that person that they really, really love and care about. And so that's where the leverage piece comes in for them. And then the next piece is a world-centric view. How is it going to benefit the world? And I love how Singularity University, if you're not familiar with it, and Peter Diamandis in his book Abundance, it's incredible. It's totally worth checking out. And so is the university. But what they do is everyone in their incubator, so they call it, and people that are working on projects, they have to find change that could potentially impact 1 billion people. So that's a world-centric view, right? So you could be thinking about it on any scale that means world-centric to you, right? But that's bigger than our inner circle and our inner community. So I hope that helps you to think about, why are you creating your 2014 New Year's resolution? What is it that you really, really want this year to be about? And who do you need to become in order to have everything that you want? Because we don't set goals to have the goal. We set them to become more. And so one last piece I want to leave you with for me is that I read my code of conduct every day. And it's a few I am statements, a few identity statements of things that you are, that may not always be present within you, but they are within you. So they are things that when you become conscious of them and you bring them to your conscious attention daily, then you can start using them every day to your benefit. So I am faith, I am gratitude, I am guidance, I am always doing the right thing, I always do what's right, I care about my friends and family, I love to impact people, I love to be real, I love to say what's real, I love to do what's going to be healthy for my body. I love to support energy. I love to create for what's the highest good. Whatever it is, you could just create statements. I love to be grounded. I love to feel my feet in the sand, and I just picture that, and it's all of a sudden I'm in a different state to start my day. And so doing those statements and bringing that to your attention every day helps you then create the change that you really, really want. So thank you so much for listening. If you haven't already, so you can sign up below for updates so you get an email every time we send out a new video and a new blog. And that's it. Happy holidays. Talk to you soon.